Duty 4. I mean, I think of Call of Duty 4 as our base. Let's build up from Call of Duty 4. Take the stuff we love from Modern Warfare 2. Lose the stuff that, went out there too far. Polish it up, make it right. This game, for me, is all about the player. It's all about that hardcore audience and really giving somebody everything. Like, the campaign that we're looking at now, that's great for those cinematic moments. And then Spec Ops, we're blowing that out in a big way. And then multiplayer, which this crowd here, that's what we're jonesing for. That's what we're all about.
Yeah.
One of the other things we spent a lot of time on with this game, too, is story. And we've... right from the beginning, when the two teams got together and started talking, we hit it off right from the beginning on what the story should be. Like I said, we came at it as fans. They came at it as we made the game, and we were so aligned on what the story should be. And we've been working on that, spending a lot of time on that, getting the dialogue right, and I think that's going to show through a lot on this game as well.
Yeah, I had sort of a two-part question for both of you guys. And I would say, the general gamer, usually, I would say a lot of them don't know where their games come from. It's a title, and they're going to play it because it's fun. Maybe it's a franchise they enjoy, but I'd say the average Joe, a lot of times, doesn't know the guys behind the games. In your case, now that you guys have teamed up, with this franchise, I think people are really paying attention with who's making what. So my question to you is, what is it like stepping into this? Because, you're rocking the Sledgehammer Games banner.
Right.
And you're joining forces with Infinity Ward.
Right.
Who, if I just take a moment and nerd out, Modern Warfare 1 is the point where that's where the franchise, put on a jetpack. Without any jetpacks, but,
Oh, that's good idea.
Yeah, so what was that like for you guys? Because I think people... at this point, it's sort of like a gamer's general hospital, watching the making of Calls of Duty.
Right. Well, look, when we sat down, like I said, we're huge fans. Love the game, and we were honored to be working with them. And we didn't split the game in half. That's what people are like. What part did you take? What part did we look at it as? We're one big team. And
it's not like a campaign multiplayer split.
No, not at all. No, we are working together and working on levels together, working on everything, characters, animation, tools. Everything is a co-development, and for us to be working on it is a dream come true. I mean, I wouldn't have thought when we put Sledgehammer together less than 2 years ago that we'd be working on the biggest game in the industry.
Ever?
Ever. The biggest thing in entertainment.
Yeah, that's kind of a big thing to step into.
Yeah.
No,
I'll take it.
I think it's good for the fans to be, knowing who's behind each game, because especially now where we're at as a franchise, Treyarch has their very own take. And with Black Ops, they did a lot of really cool stuff with Black Ops, and it was in their style. Where Modern Warfare has its own style. The pacing is different, the firefights are different.
Totally.
Every game has their own personality.
The look, the feel.
Yeah. I mean, you look at Call of Duty 4, which, to a lot of us is our all-time favorite. That was all about simplistic, gun-on-gun gameplay. Modern Warfare 2 was all about fast-paced, faster pace than COD 4. Guys went down quicker. It's a lot about air support, kill streak stacking, stuff like that. Modern Warfare 3, we're looking at it at a different angle. Like I said, building up from Call of Duty 4, everybody puts their own twist on it.
Yeah. I would say, again, another nerd out moment. I would say with Black Ops, the franchise has definitely hit and passed a fork in the road. There's definite differences now between the ways that the games are going.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Maybe to the casual eye, this is it's more Call of Duty. But if you spend more than 8 hours playing multiplayer or either of the campaigns, you'll instantly be able to, they're different games now. So
yeah, absolutely.
When this is, this coming up, you shouldn't have the vibe more COD. It should be, stoked to see what you guys are cooking up. It's actually kind of interesting to me now that you guys are in the mix, because it adds kind of an element of where are we going with this?
Right.
Like you're like wild cards.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's been great for both of us. We'll come in with an idea and they'll enhance it, or we'll enhance. It's two really good teams, and just when our brainstorming meetings will go further.
Right.
And we're pushing each other, and I think there's right now we're just like a really well-honed machine. We're just cranking out, and for a little while there we had to learn the style, but
No, I think
we're on.
I think that generally speaking, people are really curious about where this game's going next, where the franchise is
I'm
going
excited.
next.
I mean, right now we're really only talking about campaign. That's what we're diving deep on.
Totally.
And then we still have Spec Ops, which has the old classic mission mode, but then we're bringing in survival mode to it, where it's waves and waves of increasingly more difficult enemies. We're bringing in matchmaking, progressive ranking for multiplayer in the Spec Ops, so you can rank up. So hour 1 of Spec Ops completely different than hour 10, because you're getting new kill streaks, new gear, new weapons. You can unlock a lot of cool stuff there. And then of course, once we open that door to the beast that is multiplayer, there's so much here. And I want to especially make clear to the Machinima community that we are watching, all the major player videos. We're watching a lot of the minor player videos who want to get into the major players. We're listening to you guys, so make sure you're sending your videos to us on Twitter.
Yeah.
A lot of the videos, will end up being rant videos. Those are useful, but also, tell us what you're liking.
Right.
We want to see your pure gameplay videos of like, this is the style I like and this is why. Ranting videos help. Commentary videos in general are always fantastic. I want to make sure that we're reaching out to your guys, getting them involved early on, before we open that door to multiplayer, and bringing in a few of you guys to the studio early on and just getting raw feedback.
Yeah, at 402 on Twitter. He's almost too accessible, I would say. I might actually criticize you. You're just too nice. Yeah. Then you open yourself up to the monsters.
Yeah.
I was playing.
He deals with it better than me. I would be like on a plane. I'd have my internet provider giving me addresses like, where the fuck is this going?
The thing is,
it's hard. Yeah, it's hard for me because we've had to learn from them.
Now you're getting some.
Yeah, but it is really good to get all that info.
Hey, maybe you can't tell here, but Glenn looks like he bench presses bulldozers. You don't want him showing up on your doorstep. He will push your shit in training day style. I'm just saying. He will end you.
Yeah. The rant, don't put your name on it. Yeah.
No, you guys, amazing. I look forward to seeing, I want to see your panoramic. At the Activision booth, there's a panoramic video playing of some COD details that I haven't seen. I'm going to head over there, check it out. You guys absolutely rock. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Really appreciate it.
It's good to sit down with you.
And I'm sure we'll be seeing more of you sooner than later. Yeah?
I hope so.
All right.
All right. We're sending it back to you upstairs, Kovic.